Yo, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy, and we're continuing and hopefully crossing my fingers. We're gonna finish Emily's Flower Shop today. Not positive, but if we don't finish today, it will just be one more, I'm pretty sure. But we're gonna cross these fingers and let's hope, because I'm done. I do gotta say, I love the side of this thing. A little bit chaotic, but yet you can see everything. We do have one more plant we have to fix, build right here. This is, I think, probably why I got it, because it is a little bit of chaos, and I kind of like that. So we finished this up. We did also get some of the things put on the inside, quite a bit of them. Let me flash the lights for you to show you. Whoop. Those work. Both of our lights work. Yay. And we do have this little holder on the back, so I like that. It just, a little box that we made way back in the beginning. I didn't know what it was for. I still hold that, so that's nice. So we have a few things we have to finish up before we can finish loading it. We have three things. We have to finish our little wire rack. Now, I have sat here for probably longer than I'd like to admit, trying to figure out how to fix this, because if you watched me try to build this, I've built it once to their specifics. We used the yellow shrink wrap, and it just wouldn't hold. I couldn't get it small enough, so I had smaller stuff which I used, which still is not very good because this metal just slides right. They just slide right out of it. So I'm doing the best I can. So because of that, nothing was precise and exact, and the cardboard that's supposed to sit in here as shelves didn't fit, like, even close. So what I've done is I've done it on the other two. I just want to show you guys. I'm just gonna bend these at the halfway mark. Like, I'm gonna bend up half. I'd rather them be a little bit big than too small, because too small, granted they'll fit, but it'll pull the wires in, and then we're off centered and off, and it's just weird. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna start at the bottom to make it easier, because trust me, it's not easy. This wire is so fragile and so finicky. So we're just gonna set this on here, and then I'm just going to glue them around and onto itself. So I'm gonna use the alcohol glue that they gave me in the kit. Put a line right on the end, and then do my best to kind of center them. Oh, this isn't gonna hold. I'm gonna get my Aleene's original tacky glue. This is what I usually use, but because they gave me this big old bottle of alcohol glue, not just one of the little tubes that I've always gotten in the past, I decided to use it. And I mean, I like the alcohol glue, just not on paper to paper or paper to metal. Paper to wood, it's fine, but see, that's much faster. I mean, it's not solid down. I'll squeeze it again in a second, but it's better. The alcohol glue doesn't even just like let it grasp at all for quite a bit. Like I said, I'm gonna do my best to center. And they're not, it's so, yeah, it doesn't. This was a very tough build. That's why I have, so I built it once on camera, built it a second time off camera, because I wanted to change out the tubing, and I didn't think you guys needed to watch me do the whole thing exactly the same over again. So I did it on my own, and then put the rest of it off because because of this. Put it off to the end. But now this has to go in the back corner of our room, and I can't put other stuff in until I have this in. Oh, that was stupid, Missy. I thought I was going to make it easier on myself. Doing the... What was I thinking? I wasn't. Ah, come on. Bend where I want you to bend. Yeah, sorry guys, these are not going to be like even at all. The whole shelf is uneven, dang it. But all I can say is we can put the plants on here and put it, and it's going in the back corner, so you won't, it's not like standing front and center and everybody's going to go, oh, that looks like crap. It's going to be buried in the back, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Because if it hadn't have been, I would have rearranged so that it would have been. This thing needs to be buried. This is a horrible piece. I like the idea of it. I just did not like how this wire made the execution of it. This wire was very... Oh, see, we've already lost one of the side arms. Awesome. Where'd my tweezers go? Oh, that one too. Dang it. These top ones are the worst. Oh, I don't even have glue on that one. Whoops. I mean, and I think it would have kind of been okay, but cardboard as shelves, really? This is the worst part, in my opinion. Just what I think. I'm sure the size difference is based on the placement of the 3 wires, but it's too difficult to work with to make it. I don't know. I'm over it. Anyways, we've got it. This is our last one. We just get these stuck down, and it's doable. It's workable, you know. Like I said, we're gonna cram it in the back. So. And then, oh, I need to flip pages because, oh, come on, glue down. Which one was, where did that come from? great. Where? Ah, that come from somewhere. I just don't remember what has those on them. Okay, this is supposed to have the plant 35, which is like the little tree one, and plant 5, which is the white base with the red on the top shelf. Oh wait, that's 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, what is plant? That's plant 4. What is plant 35? Why are you not sticking? Everything else is stuck but you. Okay. What was plant 35? Oh, this one in the plastic straw. Those two are front and back. Oh my goodness. And then our little, you guys can see this. I'm so not used to working in this clutter and it's driving me bonkers. Our little hydrangea is plant 7 and plant 6 is this little guy here. It goes on the second rack. And then when we place it in our room, then the little, they call it the toaster, they call it a bread maker. The toaster goes on the third rack. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these. So it's gonna sit like this. Yeah, it's gonna sit all right. Not even straight. Okay. So they show us, loading them like this. It's gonna set like this, so I'm gonna load them like this so I know how I want them. So I kind of want this one in the back front. Oh. I mean the left front. Goodness gracious. This one in the middle right. This one will be in the left front. Oh, left, right. Yeah. Okay, and I'm going to put this one in the back on the second shot. Will it fit? No, it won't even fit. No, I'm not moving on that. Will it fit on the bottom? Nope, that's not going on there. Okay, so our little hydrangea, I know I can't say it right. We'll just go on the second shelf in the front, because you wouldn't see really anything in the back anyways. We'll find a place for that little one somewhere. Okay, so now this is going to go Look how bad that handle. Every time I'm not doing it, but my table has at least stayed up. So this is going in this, oh, can you even see, sorry, in this back corner here. Now it's going to fit right directly behind this frame. So what I'm gonna do, because these are such a point, they're just literally a point, right? I'm gonna put my glue on them. Now, generally I don't like to glue to the walls or anything, just in case I need to move stuff later and then it peels off. It peels off the wallpaper and stuff. But I'm going to put glue, dang it, on the kind of bottom here and a bit on the top here, so where it's going to touch. We'll put that in on a minute. I just stuck my finger in that glue, didn't I? Yep, sure enough. All right. Can't grab a hold of that. Plant, get out of my way. Why is it not touching the ground back there? Oh my goodness, it's floating in the back. I'm not even fighting it, it's in, and that's good enough for me. I'll show you just a sec. Soon as I put this one back in here. And then we're going to put this on the corner of the bottom, kind of sticking out. So I'm going to put some glue on that corner and on the shelf. Come on, twist around. I want to see all of you. I like this little toaster, excuse me. Twist, twist, twist. There we go. Okay, you're sitting just like that. I don't care. It's in. That's all that matters. Is it is in there, back there, and enough. Right? Okay. So now I have glue webbies all over in the air. Okay, now we need to make. You know what? We were supposed to make another flower, which, because I guess I skipped it, which I did because I found the pieces unmade. But I'm going to say something here. It was number 31, and it was the one where you wrap the yellow around it, the wire, and then wrap the orange around the wire, and then flay out the orange like we did other ones like that. They're not fun. So remember this little one that didn't fit, and I didn't put? I'm going to put that right here in front of this table next to the little box and call that a day. Call that project done. Yep, okay. That one's done. Now, the last thing we do have to make before we put in the rest of our stuff is our tall bar stool. And I'll tell you something, not looking forward to it. Just saying. So we have D27, which was our last little piece of wood out of one of the sheets from earlier, and we have our grainy paper. Now we want the grain going this way, and we want it 50 by 25 millimeters, so 5 by 2.5 centimeters. Is that 5? Yes, okay. So one side is a little bit shiny and one side's a bit dull. So I'm going to mark on the dull side. .5. We have a lot of this left, which I'm excited because I don't have anything like this. So yay! What did I do? I'm a little crooked on that. Okay, so we want to take shiny side down, place this here, and wrap all sides of the wood as shown. Okay, we can do that. Wait, what if I do it? Yeah. Oh, that crunches. I'm going to do it long ways because there's enough. I don't know how this is going to wrap because wow, it's gonna be crunchy. Thinking I should have used the aliens, dang it. I'm just going to cut out my corners. You can do corners all kinds of different ways. This is just how I do it. Sorry. It's not the easiest paper to fold, I'm just saying. Looks nice though. Okay, there's enough on each side. I'm gonna cut one side flat, flush. Maybe if I can get down to it. Okay, and then we'll bend over the edge, the flap. Same thing on this side. It's not totally flush. I don't know if I'm not doing the sandpaper on this one. If you watched where I was papering all the others, I papered off the excess, but I don't know how good this paper will be with the sandpaper. It's not regular paper. It's got a grain to it. It's kind of gritty. And it really doesn't like to fold. Okay, it folds, it doesn't like to bend. So I'm afraid if I try to sandpaper it, it would get a catch on something and take a whole chunk off. And as much as that seemed like it took, that was the easiest part of this whole thing. Trash can got scooted over. I think we're good here. Yep, okay. That I'm pretty sure is going to be like our seat. So then we need, okay, so here's the thing. We're supposed to use the black wire, which was in bag 6. And then the thin black wire, which is in bag 4. Okay, so never mind, I'm doing it right. So the thin black wire is this very little stuff, thin stuff. We need 60 millimeters, so 6 centimeters. Do I have enough on this one? Okay, I do. I know on this one I cut it wrong one time and I wasn't sure if I had enough, but I do. That is very, very pointed, so trim that off. Pretty sure we're gonna be trimming that up, so, or cutting it down, I mean. All right, and then this hellish wire, which I hate, is the medium. So we need 28.6 millimeters. So, 286 millimeters, which is 28.6 centimeters. There's 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, 24, 25. What do we need? 26, 27, 28. So I'm going to do the 15 and then, oh, Jesus, 13 and 0.6. Wow, okay, first of all, this wire sucks. So then 13.6-ish, somewhere around there. Okay, I'm gonna probably cut a little bit big because this is all we need. So then we have all of this left, which would be nice if I liked the wire. But I don't like this wire. I will put it in my stash just to have. You never know when another kid's going to use it, and if I cut wrong or something, you know, I'll have it. So, all right. So with our big one, we need 55 millimeters times 4. So 5.5 centimeters 4 times. Now these are going to be the legs, so I want them as similar as I can get them. See, this stuff's just not going to be straight. How are we supposed to make legs out of this that not straight? If anybody has any ideas how to straighten wire, like I got my little tricks with my ruler, but this stuff is beyond help. So my little thing is, you get the spot that's sticking up or down, like the little rise, and then just use the ruler to smash it down. And I mean, it does fairly good, but still, these are not going to be perfectly straight because once wire is crimped, I've never got it perfectly straight again. This has a little bit of a like a wiry, oh my goodness, rubbery coat on it, so it makes it even harder than regular wire to straighten out. Best I got, okay? And then out of what's left, we need 2 18 millimeters and 2 15 millimeters. I'm just trying to straighten that as best I can. So 18 is going to be 1.8. Yeah, be careful if you use wire cutters, it will fly. And then 1.5. Oh, I thought I cut too big. I didn't get enough. How did I manage that? So then we need the little heat shrink, that's not it, heat shrink tubing. Hold on, I gotta put the, if I don't put the lid back on my Aleene's, it's not as easy to get unclogged as the alcohol glue. Wrong lid, wrong top. Oh, come on. Okay. So with the heat shrink, we need eight, oh geez, 2 millimeters, so 0.2 centimeters, and this stuff will also fly, so be careful. There's 6. Oh, okay. There's 6. 1 went shooting. 7. I hit it with the tip of my blade, not even cutting it. It was already cut. There's 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Alright, so we're going to put 1 on the end of each of these. Just on the end, not sticking out, just even. Excuse me, and then I'm going to use my little torch and we're going to shrink it. Careful, it's hot. That moved a little bit. I just have a little bit of the wire sticking out because it slid a little bit before I got the torch on it. Stinks. I'm hoping this will help let it stand up. Maybe. These little things are kind of, they just like to move around a ton. Uh-oh, I think I might have lost one. Lost 2. There's 1. Where did that other one go? It just like fell right in front of me. That's wire, that's not, there's the tubing. Yep, we'll just cut another one. that's all we have left of theirs. And on some of them, I even use some of mine. So, oh, you know what? There it is. I just found it. Oh, well. Okay. So then, so now we want to take two of our legs that are, you know, not straight at all, and one of the, okay, B, which size was B? B was the 18, so the bigger of the two, and we want to go 1.5 centimeters down from the top and then glue it. So roughly there. I know it'll hold. We're waiting for glue to dry, guys. I don't know if we're gonna get this. We'll get this done. This is our last project we got to do, but I don't know if we'll. Where are we at time-wise? I can't see while I'm holding this. Okay, if you'll just stay, I'll put the other side on. So they're not supposed to be perfectly straight. They're supposed to be a little bit in, but it doesn't give me a dimension for like the angle. So not happy about that. So something similar to that, right? And we've got to do that again. Yeah? Yeah. Oh. Well, we got something else to do, but while that dries, I'm gonna give that a second and we will get this one glued up. So if you've watched most of these videos, you're like, oh my gosh, she's measuring, because I'm like, I'm not gonna measure it. Yeah, I'm measuring. I don't want to do this and have it all fall apart because I didn't measure something stupid. So if something doesn't line up, it's not gonna be my fault. This time. This time. Not laying flat how I want, so I gotta put glue on another side. Okay, now, excuse me, let me get a drink. Oh, that hurt my throat. Okay, now our thin wire, we want 3 centimeters. So Was that 6? Yeah, so in half. I cut a little bit big. So we're going to cut at 3 centimeters. Okay, and then we want to bend them at 15, or at 1.5, into like a top of a triangle. Like that. Again, it does not give us dimensions. I mean, it gives us the measurement here, but it doesn't tell us how far over to bend it. So I guess it's gonna, is that right? No, a little bit too, oh, right in the middle. Of course you want to bend in the middle of 2 bends. Dang it. Oh, they're close. Okay, so now these are gonna go, okay, so it's gonna touch the top at the angle, and then it, wow, okay. Does not look this widespread in the book, just saying. Okay, so I'm going to put glue on the top edges on the bottom here. And then also on the top of the arch. Like, it doesn't tell us how far down they should be on here. It doesn't really tell us anything. So I'm just going with it, like doing the best that I, and it doesn't even look, yeah, now it looks similar. Just pretty much going by looks. Oh, come on. Pretty much want the same angle. Oh, that's a really good angle. Okay. We'll make the legs fit this angle because it's the same as the other one. Not on top, on the inside. There we go. Not even on. Oh, dang it, this was wrong. It was sitting on top because of the bend, and therefore none of these on the angle touched. We definitely want it on the inside, not sitting on top. Are those the same? No. I can admit those don't quite look exactly the same. Okay, and then on one of these, we want to take these last two that we have. Oh, that one is way bent. And we want to put them straight up from this top intersection. And then when they're dry, because then the second one is going to sit on top of them. That's how they're going to connect together. I just can't believe they want this all to hold together based on two literal ends of the wire points. Like, put something there that gives it some substance at least. Geesh. Like if you watched me do the little one, I put these little hollow wooden beads there because those 4 little points on there was not holding. So I had those in my stash, and I think it worked great. So they're just going right on the top of the outside long pieces, but right where the inside top short piece connects. Just gotta let those get tacky enough. How much is this? Oh, it's all glued to, oh my gosh. You piece of, is all glued to the mat. I was afraid of that, but I don't have any other way to, cannot physically hold them all. I'm going to try some super glue because I'm done playing now. I'm serious when I get the damn super glue out, because I'm like, nope. The reason I didn't try super glue in the beginning, I forgot this has that little bit of a rubbery coating, which it's actually working very nicely, but a lot of times if it's the metal, you know, just a straight wire, so it's got that, it's obviously metal, sometimes super glue doesn't really like to, in my experience. Now I know it does say that it works on metal, and I have had it work before, just not like every single time. Sometimes it doesn't really like to work. Okay, I glued the wrong bits. Not the top, just the ends. Yep, you're getting them too. Okay, that's fine. Nothing like building the same thing over multiple times, but you know, I'm getting good at it. That's the wrong way. Where did my other two pieces go? That's one of these ones, so I should have that one and that one. Where did they go? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm losing my mind. Those are skinny, those were extras. Where they were probably stuck on my tweezers, and then I moved them and didn't see it, and it flung them somewhere. But where did it fling them is the question. Oh my goodness. No, 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 no. Damn it. Yep, piece it. Sorry, I am very flustered right now. So what size? I thought I just cut at 18. But it's not. Sorry, you guys. Oh my goodness. I don't even know. I'm lost for words right now, but I don't care anymore. Get off my finger. Oh my gosh. wire is arched, and so it's causing me trouble, is what the problem is. Sorry, guys. This is why using wire to build sucks. I don't have words right now. Oh my gosh. I don't have any words for that. Okay, where are we at? Oh, we're at an hour. Oh my gosh. If I could just get these together, I would just, I just want to be done. We're finishing this. Okay. Really? You do not fall apart again, please. Just stick. Nope. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, look. These are supposed to go. Okay, they're a little bit closer there. Putting these right in the corners. See, if we would have done this, we would have known this, the angle. Oh my gosh, it's on the wrong side. Nope. Guess what, guys? We're not doing, no. I'm done. I'm not. So, all that time wasted, and we're not putting the damn thing in there. I'm finishing this now. We're loading this in. Okay? So, where do we put the little stool? Because that stuff was supposed to be on the tall stool, right? We have this little stool. And where does it go? Oh, it's just gonna sit in front. Nope. So we're gonna take this little stool and we're going to put the oh my gosh. So this one and this one, yeah. So we're gonna put these two on this little stool and put that in the corner, because I'm done fighting. I'm not fighting anymore. I'm over it. And then we just won't have, this was just gonna sit in the front of the building, like in front of the table. Nothing on it, not doing anything, just sitting there. So, oh well. I wish I would have paid attention and made that call 20 minutes ago. But it is what it is. It's a learning bit. Now again, but these, well, this is bigger. I wonder if this would hold. I was thinking about gluing the back edge to the wall. This is just going in the back corner. So, oh, that leg. It is what it is. Okay. So now we'll component P, which is what do we have left? Okay, our little component P, this little one is going in front of, it's going to go right in here in front of that other shelf. Right now, I know, like I said, it's going to be a bit of a longer video because now we just got to, we've already put some stuff in. We're just going to put the rest of the stuff in. Our lighting's done. Like, all we have to do literally is just put the rest of this stuff in here. Okay, and then Q, which is the red locker. It is going to go on the brick wall under, yep, right in front of the metal one we just did, and put in the back corner. I know you guys can't see how I'm doing this because they're idiots and we shouldn't have put the roof on yet, but I have to let things sit for a second so that glue can kind of get tacky, and then I'll show you, kind of explaining it as I go, but then I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, component L. So our little wrapping station here is going to go, well, I want to put the table in. So the table and chair, thank goodness this chair is going to be tucked behind it because this is one of the ugliest chairs. So the chair is going to go like, I'm going to put it kind of sideways in the back, and then our table is going, I'm making it like front and center. And then this will go kind of in, okay, a little bit over more. Yeah, okay. So I'll show you where these ended up as soon as they get in. And this part too is just kind of like, how do you want it to look? You know, you get to kind of have your preference here. Oh, webs. Webs, webs, webs everywhere. Okay, so I think that really the only difference is my little station, my wrapping station, I turned more towards the front. Well, yep, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, we can't do that yet. I have mine turned a bit more towards the front. They have it more at an angle, but I wanted to be able to really see that good. Okay, so then we want to put our little, this is component K. It's going to sit right up front here. Component E, which is this one, the gray base, is going to sit in in the corner. Okay, we've got to bend these in because it's supposed to go, oh shoot, on the inside, but sit there. And then our tall cactus is going next to it. Component J is going to go here. Okay, yeah, I might have put my table up a little bit closer. Okay, I gotta scoot that table back just a bit because we do have a front going on here. And I technically I could have fit all of it. I just want this, I don't want the table like covered up. And the bucket definitely would have covered up. There, yeah, now there's more room. Okay, start gluing some of this stuff down. You know what? I'm switching these because I don't want those scissors covered up. So we're putting them not going on past the checkerboard. And then this little leaf, this little plant here, which is plant 23. Remember we had to roll it with paper. Was it? Yeah. It's going to go back up against this wall. There we go. Okay, and then oh, our two little flower buckets are supposed to go kind of in between somewhere the two brown crates. Now they do show them in the back, but I also have a little bit of more room than they did, and I want these showcased also, so I'm going to put them in front. So plant, component J, flower buckets, component K, plant. Okay, that's that picture. Two more to go. Component N, okay, our big table here is, okay, it was supposed to go over, I'm gonna have to rearrange this one too, because, oh, but I kind of like that, okay. So it's supposed to go over the top of the smaller crates, which would have been on the right side, but because I switched my crates, I've got to also switch this around. and then it kind of just sits over the top, and it, which is fine because there's not really anything in those crates. Now see, if I had made that other bar stool and had this, I should have put my chair and table back a little bit more. It wouldn't have been so crowded in the front, but I kind of like the crowded look, if you hadn't noticed. But if I had made that other stool and put that bar stool in the front of the table where it's supposed to be, I wouldn't have had room. All right, and then the little board is supposed to sit in front of that. I'm gonna put mine over there. Again, I'm making it how I want it. Space to put that glue. Okay. Got a few more things, but we're gonna put the face on, so I want to show you guys. This is definitely why I got it, because of the chaos. That's what made me go, hey, that would be cool. Not, hey, I want to do a million freaking flowers. No, no, no. The chaos of it is what draws me in. Can you see that chaos? So, as you can see, I have a little bit more room behind the table and chairs. I could have pushed it back some, but then it would have been much more spaced out, which you might like. I, however, like the chaos of it all kind of cluttered, because that would be my flower shop. If I had a flower shop, it'd just be absolute clutter. This was supposed to be here, and both of these were supposed to be here, but I flipped them back and forth because I wanted to be able to see everything in the back really good. Okay, so now we want to put, do you remember back in the beginning when we had built this blue thing? This blue thing is going to go around on the edge of between the checker and the gray, and then it fits right over the walls. Okay, so we're going to glue up both sides and the bottom because it's got to stick. Oh, get the snotty glue off of there. I'm just running the glue across, but I would have to like totally move the house to let you guys see because it's so big, but I'm literally just pushing a glue bottle. Halfway done. Do. Okay, so whoop. I'm gonna put this up underneath there. It does kind of go right on the inside of the, at least this side on the wood. Okay, you've got to kind of touch the ground though to be solid. Why are you not sitting flush? Just doing my best to make sure it's all come in contact. I don't know why this side's not. Good enough. Okay. And then our second piece, our little piece, is going to go with the notch is up top and to the big side to the left. I don't know why it's notched because that was never notched. That was flush. Now they're showing it. Oh my gosh, no, because it's even here and now they're showing it set back. Oh, this stupid. It was not like that when they had us put it together. So now this isn't gonna fit. Oh. And how are you supposed to go on this if that wood is, I don't understand the stupidity of this. Okay, I mean, it makes no sense. Look, this is in the wall, right? This blue piece is in the wall of here, and it's in the wall, and it's in the wall. But then all of a sudden, and this is not in the wall, it's on the inside of the wall. And then all of a sudden they're touching. How is that gonna work? That doesn't, oh my gosh. You also know what? I'm not putting a, forget it, I'm done. We have a few more pieces to put together. So, oh, we already did that. Okay, we already did this side. So then we just need the seating pot. Small frame. What is small? So what do I have left? I have, these are gonna sit out front. Yeah, whatever's left, I'm just putting where I want because I'm over it. These guys are idiots. Which is so crazy because I've done another Roll Life and it was great. And my new one is a Roll Life and I'm scared to do it. So we have a few little bits there. Do we have anything else? A flower. I mean, a picture. I thought this went... not there. That was already up. I don't know what that small frame means. Okay. I'm literally just going to put these wherever the heck I want. And they're going to go around the edge because I can't really get in there. Actually, this one can go. Sorry guys, but you know, at some point I'm just done with this, the undoable. Almost, oh, I can come in the side. Say I want to stick this little one on the back of the table. And this little maple one. I'm going to put in the seating pot just because I can. Just set this little one up on the, no. front of the table down here with the watering cans, because it's a big one. Almost the same size as the watering cans. And then our last picture, I'm just gonna stick in there on the wall. Yep. Okay. Done. I'm put hands up. Hands off your tools. I'm done. So, I really don't like this covering. I'm not taking it off because then it's just an open flower shop. There's nothing. I get that this would be typically, you know, glass. It's the greenhouse effect part of it. But if we'd had just like maybe a regular little bit of a roof coming off and maybe some posts, I would take this off. But we're gonna leave it for this. But I am done. Let me see if I can blind you now with the lights. So we have the side here and then the front, just the two sides. So lots of stuff in there though, which is what I do like. I do like the abundance of items. I'll go ahead and turn those off. And glue webs, I can see a million glue webs, but I'm not cleaning them up either because, come on, turn off now, please. All right, if you guys are still here, you are absolutely the rock stars, and I mean that 100%, because I don't want to be here right now. But I did, thank you for hanging with me because I wanted to get it done. I did not want to come back for just a short little put together because I don't want to come back, is what I'm saying. I'm over this one, so yep, I don't even have a place to put it, so I don't know where it's gonna go, but I will find some place, I guess. So thank you guys so very much. You're the reason I finished it. If it wasn't for you, I don't know if I would have actually finished. I might have given up like 6 videos ago. But we got it done. All right, well, thank you again. Next, if you're watching this as it comes out or shortly after, I'm going to do the 3D wooden pinball machine, actual working pinball machine. I'm gonna make it for my son. If you're watching this at a later date than posted, you probably see the playlist and look for that. All right, well, thanks again. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hope to see you on the next build. Bye.